Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. We're not going into no intro. You've seen the title, you know what this video is about. Let's do it.
But goddamn, get it done, will ya? When I blow up now, everybody's so unusual with it. Shit. But said times in his rhymes, cause his memories. We running through New York, so you know.
Okay guys, so as you've seen here, the video is about, is the BMW group really going under? Now many of you will be aware, Nathan put a video out saying that they were going under. It wasn't very well received. A lot of you guys end up hating it. A lot of you guys actually took it the wrong way. Now, you guys have to understand, a lot of these YouTubers are gonna say BMW's going under, and that's not actually true. They're not going under at all. BMW are doing better than most brands still, even today, even in the pandemic. And a lot of people don't want to actually acknowledge that. A lot of people don't want to believe that, but it's the truth. BMW are doing very, very well. You know, they were saying about Mercedes selling more vehicles, but you guys have to look at it like this. The reason Mercedes sell more vehicles is because they have vans, they have sprinters, they have pickup trucks, they have everything commercial vehicle side of things. And that's where they actually sell more than actually their cars. Now in the UK, the C-Class is highly desirable and it's the most stolen car in 2019 and 2020 for the AMG. Everyone knows that. BMW is not as picked here anymore as Mercedes is. But that doesn't change the fact that BMW is still a good car. The majority of people that are knocking BMW, and a lot of them ain't even knocking it, you just realizing a lot of these channels are actually coming away from BMW, or they're sticking to what they know, for instance E46, and sticking to what they only know, for instance repairs and them side of things. Anything else that gets out of their head, they don't do, or they just don't take on. So you're gonna get a lot of YouTubers coming along, same as the big YouTubers, you know, Hoovy's Garage, Sam Crack, who don't know nothing about cars, buy them, and then they blame the manufacturers for everything they've done electronically and the software side of things, and so on and so on and so on, needing this and needing that. But again, it's none of their fault. It's, as the saying goes, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Some people are born for that, some people are not. Some people, you got to think, people like Nathan is an old school mechanic. So, you know, he just knows the basics. When it comes to computers, it's not something anyone's gonna actually know. It's not something you can actually teach someone, no matter how much I've tried. He just doesn't have the passion to learn it. And just some people out there that just won't. It's not like me, I'm very, very passionate about it. Some people don't give a crap about electronics. And no matter outside of a car, inside a car, people, you just can't teach them. And that's the same for a lot of these YouTubers. A lot of them don't know stuff about that. There's only me and one other guy that actually do it. He's not obviously as clued up as me, but he's very good. You guys probably know who I'm on about. He's been subscribed to me from day one, and he's a really cool guy, and his videos are on par from everything else. Me and him are another one that's been, you know, smashing it, and I really rate him for what he's doing. But BMW Group is not going under. This was all a shot because people are getting angry because they want to buy the new F Series, they want to buy the new G Series, but they can't. You got to think, just as I was getting Nathan and everyone was just learning NCS Expert, BMW go and change it into ESystem, then it runs into ESystem. With the G Series, you've got the car's lights that are coded to the car and programmed to the car. Therefore, if you have an accident, you have to buy new headlights. That's the way BMW have done it now. They've got EEPROM chips in them which show the mileage, which show everything. It's to make you buy a new headlight. Now, for people like me, that's not impossible to get rid of and change all that, because I already do all that. But for other people that don't know how to do all that, they're going to rely heavily on garages or nobody knowing what they're doing, and they can't own that car. And this is not a way of BMW doing this to stop people from owning them. This is a way of doing it to actually make people come a lot wiser. You know, you guys know cars are going over to electronics. They're all going to be electric. There's a lot of people on YouTube that are stuck with E60 and can't move forward. Now, me on the other hand, I've already got the contracts with the dealers BMW wise all over the country. So I've got Sytner, I've got Park Lane, I've got Ocean, I've got all of them for their contracts, for their keys, and I'm already doing the F Series. That's why I haven't been really posting videos, because this is what I've been doing all month. I've only just come back from London doing this exactly the same thing as well, helping them as well on F Series. I know I'm doing a lot of all keys lost for some reason. It's all coming out the blue, so it's something I've been doing. So F Series isn't something new to me, and the G Series follows on from that. It's something I've been doing on a regular basis. For other YouTubers, they can't move forward because they don't understand it. It does get very difficult. ESystem is very risky. You have got the chance of bricking a car, and I get messages all the time from people trying to use ESystem and tearing their whole M4 down or their M5 down with ESystem, and they can't get it to restart. I've got people all over the world doing it. It is not a straightforward software. One wrong move in the car is finished. And then you need to know how to redo that. But a lot of people don't, and this is what scares a lot of people. I also told Nathan, ESystem is not a thing you can use remotely. You can, but it's not stable because it uses the Ethernet port. I wouldn't trust it doing it Wi-Fi, never, across, especially on the internet. And that's why he doesn't want to get it, because I can't help him remotely. And if he buys it, nobody's gonna be able to help him. I can't do it because I don't feel safe doing that. I know what I'm doing without the internet, but there's no way I'm gonna be doing that remotely for him. Okay, on the other software it's different, it runs by USB, but this runs via the Ethernet. And you already have problems when the iCom's connected running through the Ethernet via ESystem. So therefore, I wouldn't want to take the risk of doing that. Now, bearing in mind that's the fact of that, that's why Nathan doesn't go to F or E or G series, because I told him you can't do it like that, so I won't be able to help him. Therefore, he doesn't feel comfortable going to do that, and there's your reason why he went and bought the AMG. Now, I did tell him to go and buy that. You know, I convinced him to buy that car. He didn't want another BM, and I told him if he wants something with power, it does well and is reliable, AMG. At the end of the day, you got to remember Nathan's been doing this years. He's on the road now, verge to giving up. He wants the relaxed life. I have proven myself on YouTube, and Nathan feels comfortable where I'm set to take over from him. And therefore, this is the whole point. Nathan was, you know, the future then. I am now the future now, going into the era that we're going to be going into for the i8s and all the electric vehicles that BMW are going to be producing. Same for the motorbikes as well. This is the future of where this channel is going to be, and this is the future of where this channel is going to go. There is a lot to it, but you guys have to take it as gospel. BMW is not going under. No chance in hell. Their sales will always fall under a lot of manufacturers, Volkswagen, Mercedes, and that's purely because BMW don't sell commercial vehicles. You know, they sell motorbikes and cars and Rolls-Royce. And Rolls-Royce, you've got to imagine, it's expensive. Not everyone can afford it, therefore not everyone buys it. So that's going to affect their sales as well. I mean, how many do they sell yearly? 1,000, 2,000 Rolls-Royces, you know? So you got to consider that as well. And it's more expensive than obviously your normal Maybach from Mercedes. So in all aspects, guys, don't take what anyone's saying as gospel. There is a lot of YouTubers still out there not going over, and you're probably seeing them, they're all sticking with their E46s, or they will just completely disappear. Or if things ain't working out for them, they'll completely disappear as well, you know? A lot of them will buy the F series and not even touch it because they're petrified of it. They won't even plug up a computer to it. There's only me and one other guy that I believe is the future for BMW on YouTube. And if you guys don't believe me, you know, you might not choose to believe him, but there is. And I think a lot of you guys already know who I'm going on about. Me and him actually explain it in full detail what's going on with the electronics side of things and everything else. And, you know, worked out brilliantly. There is a lot of channels that, you know, that are doing E60 as well, that if they don't do E60, they will end their whole channel or move to something else because they can't do anything else. There's people that don't know how to use diagnostic software. A lot of you guys are already aware of that. There's a lot of channels that don't know how to use it. They don't even know how to code. They don't know how to program. You know, coding and programming isn't about, you know, you're just playing about of it or fitting a module, that's when you need to program it. No, it's not. There's a lot of different coding options that your car never come with that you can code in, but people don't feel comfortable with it. So if they don't feel comfortable with doing that now, they're never going to feel comfortable with doing that on an F series. Therefore, those are the channels that will not progress and will not move forward, whereas we are going to. And this is what holds them back and brings us forward, and this is why we're growing at the rate we're growing. Now, F series is something I'm already working on. You guys already know there's a new vehicle coming at the end of January. A lot of people seem to think, you know, because I haven't been posting, I'm down. You guys don't even know what's been going on. New vehicle is coming at the end of January, already sorted, deposit paid. Reason I haven't picked it up is because I'm having it picked up. It's too far for me to go and travel, but the new car is actually coming. We're gonna have it here end of January. It's already sorted, already done. Not gonna let you guys know what it is, but just be prepared. 2021 is gonna be a massive year for this channel. I've got a manager as well. You probably guys would have seen me on my story if you're on my Instagram. Derek, he's going to be my manager from the end of January as well. We are going to be doing a lot of cinematics, a lot of out on the road driving, a lot of different things. The channel's going to turn around dramatically. We've got it all prepared. We've got the new gimbal. The gimbal's going to be attached to the roof of the car. We're going to have the active track on, the drones up in the air. It's going to be a massive year, guys. I hope you guys stay tuned for this. Like I say, I don't want to delve into it too deep. At the end of the day, I'm not here to criticize anyone, not here to put anyone down. This channel is going forward, all the other channels are dropping back. At the end of the day, it's not my fault. They could actually choose to progress if they felt comfortable. They don't, you know, I can't force them to do that. I can't help them with that either, because otherwise it wouldn't make my channel unique. Therefore, we are progressing, and trust me, you're gonna love what's in store for the next car. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As I said, the BMW group is going nowhere. They are as stable as they come, and they always will be. BMW was built during the war. They were building planes. They are never gonna go nowhere. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and goodbye.